Dodge Charger EV is on a head-on collision course with failure. I'm about to tell you why. Let's have a conversation. Well, first off, the new Dodge Charger EV, not a bad looking car at all. Contrary to people's belief, I do think it's an all right looking car. It's not the best looking car, but it's all right. But this car should have came out 3 years ago. Did you hear me? 3 years ago. Tell me why Dodge is last to the EV party. They so far behind on the EV party. Now, most people don't even want an EV. They starting to realize that the EV thing is not all it's cracked up to be. Mercedes don't want to make no more EVs. Audi don't want to make no more EVs. Toyota said we not even really want to put our hands into the EV market. Even though we drop a few, we not even going to push them like that. Chevy done making EVs for a little while. Ford, they can't even sell the Lightning, nor they can sell the Mach-E. They just sitting on the lots, rotting away. But here come Dodge, moseying on to the party when everybody leaving the party. Everybody walking out the party. Here come Dodge walking in like, yeah, where everybody going? Where everybody going? We leaving. It's not all it's cracked up to be. It's cost more money to produce these cars, more money to do research on these cars, more money to even just put these cars on the lot. It's not even really worth it. But you know, crazy Carlos the crazy, CTC Carlos, he ain't trying to hear that. He gonna push these EVs down our throats. If you know what I mean. Deep, we ain't gonna say what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so these cars, in my opinion, they should have came out 3 years ago. Secondly, I don't recall any true Dodge Charger, Dodge Challenger, Dodge anything customer saying, you know what we need? We need an EV charger with fake sound. It sounds like a real car. I'm pretty sure this is enhanced. I'm pretty sure it is. It don't sound like this. I mean, it sound all right, but I'm pretty sure they enhanced this a little bit. I don't think it, because I'm not getting no background noise. Oh, it's fake sound. For those who say, no, man, it ain't fake sound. It's the sound of the motors. So can you hear those motors without them speakers? Oh, no, you can't. But Dodge is going to make them out. And I know those motors don't sound like a V8 motor. So you tell me, are the sounds real or fake? So the motors sound like a V8 motor, but you got to enhance the sound. Fake sound, in my opinion. Don't get at me, CT Carlos. CT Carlos. But yeah, the sound is fake, in my opinion, and everybody else knows it. It's fake. On top of that, we got the fake shifting. We don't need no fake transmission feeling like it's shifting. Let the EV car be the EV car. We didn't ask for that. It's doing burnouts, the weakest, trashiest, most granny style burnouts I've seen in a long, long time. You probably could do better burnouts in a Toyota Camry. Yeah, in my opinion. Don't come at me, CTC. Yeah, and on top of that, these EVs are not going to be affordable. Affordable for the regular person is what I'm saying. A lot of people will not be able to afford these EVs. You're not going to be able to afford the EV charger thing to put it into. What you're going to have to get in your house for that new Dodge Charger EV. You're going to have to get one of these installed in your house. You got the money to do that? Do you have the money to do that? Do you? Do you have the money to get one of these installed in your house? Because that's what you're going to have to get installed in your house if you want to charge up at home. You got the money for one of these? Do you have the money for one of these? You better think before you get that new charger EV. You better use your head. Charger. And we know Dodge does not have a charger network, but they're going to drop a fully electric car and you don't even have a charger network. Make it make sense. Doesn't it seem a little bit rushed? I know you're like, well, T, like, you know, all the other companies ain't got no EV network. Tesla does. And you know what Tesla's doing? Monopolizing the entire charger market because all of these other companies are too cheap to invest in their own EV charging network. Ain't that kind of crazy? They too cheap to invest. So they gonna push the price onto you. So when you go to that Tesla charging port and have to charge your car and pay a little bit extra money just because you got to use their chargers, it's going to be pushed off on you. However much money that Tesla's going to charge Dodge to use their network, and we don't even know if Dodge is going to make a deal with Tesla. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to go to the Dodge dealership and charge your car up. Imagine if 200 people in your city bought that Charger EV and y'all all got to go to that same charger place. Don't be no little town where there's only one Dodge dealership for the next 100 miles. You in trouble, if you know what I mean. And you know those charger ports going to take a lot of time. No soccer mom that's on the move all the time is going to want to wait at a charger port 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it takes. She got things to do. She got to go pick up her kids. She got to get home, clean the house. She got to make sure food is on the table for hubby. And I ain't just talking about woman. It could be a stay-at-home dad, stay-at-home mom, soccer dad, soccer mom. I'm not discriminating. I'm saying whoever's got to take care of the brunt of the family priorities. Grocery shopping, picking up the kids, making kids lunches, going to get the kids from practices, taking the kids to practices, going to games. All of those things, no person wants to be dealing with the EV. It takes too long. And as you know, the most expensive thing in the world for one person in the world to have is time. Time is money. The more time you waste, the more money you are losing. You can't get time back. You can get money back. So I'd rather go to the gas station than the charger station. Yeah, another thing. A lot of mistruths about this car. You said it was going to be a muscle car. You can't be a muscle car if you're slower than every other EV on the market. And I'm talking about the Scat Pack. We're going to let the RT slide on over there, even though we know that's super slow EV. The Scat Pack version is slow too compared to all the other ones. It's no way. This EV should be running with a Tesla Plaid. And the next Banshee, the Banshee should be blowing a Tesla Plaid at the water. If the new EV Banshee comes out and it's not faster than a Tesla Plaid, we got a problem. And the Tesla Plaid ain't even the fastest. It's another EV that's faster than the Tesla Plaid. So we got a problem. It's 2 EVs that's definitely crushing this challenge charger. It's 2 of them. If they drop the next version of this and it's not faster than those, and they go, you know they're going to be asking for 120. And if it's faster than those EVs, looking at 180. Who can afford that? Nobody can afford that. Also, another problem with this thing. I know you're like, man, you just bashing this car, T-Light, you bashing this car. This car could have been a great car if it was not expensive. We did not ask for an expensive EV. We asked for an EV that could counteract the government charging us so much money for us to have these big engine cars. You need an EV to counteract those prices. So you need an affordable EV that a lot of people would buy. You know, an SXT, GT type of car. Hence, you should have made the Dodge Hornet an EV, running for like $30,000, maybe $40,000, $45,000. Still affordable, good-looking EV. A lot of people would have bought this car. That way you could have kept dropping the big motor Hemis, those Hellcat motors. You could have even dropped the motor down to the Hurricane, but spruced it up to 1,000 horsepower. You can easily do that, but you needed that EV to do it. Now you're dropping an expensive EV that nobody that's average can afford. No rich person is looking at a Dodge talking about something. I want that Dodge Charger EV. You know what EV they're going to get? The Mercedes EV. They're going to get the Tesla EV. They're not going to be going to a Dodge dealership saying, let me get the Dodge Charger EV. Of course, when the car first comes out, all of the YouTubers are going to go get it and try to make it hot. Just like the Tesla Cybertruck. Guess what? Now that truck ain't as hot as no more. You can go get a Cybertruck right now. They flooding the lots. They sitting there riding away. And guess what? A lot of people overpaid for those cars. Now you can go and get you one for regular price. Cool $78,000, $80,000. Got plenty of them. You can order it right now. You go pick it up tomorrow. No weight. Ain't no weight on those. Same thing gonna be with these Dodge Charger EVs. YouTubers gonna blow them up for a little second. They gonna have their little 3, 4, 5 month run. They gonna throw wheels on them, nice little paint job. They gonna look real good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for them. Hell, I might even do it myself, get the views. You know what I mean? Just for the views. But it won't last long because the average person can't afford that. As you know, the average person couldn't afford the Tesla Cybertruck when it first came out. It was $150,000, $200,000. Same thing gonna be with these cars. You know the dealer's gonna mark this car up. If the Scat Pack version is $82,000? It's $82,000. You don't have a choice. You're gonna pay that $82,000 because you don't get to choose what amenities you got on the car. It is what it is. What you see is what you get with the first version. So you know they're gonna mark those up $15,000, $20,000. So now you gotta deal with dealer markup. You're not gonna be able to afford it. They're gonna sit on the lots and rot away. Only the people that's got money to blow will get them. And the people that can't get them, they just gonna get them like, you know what, I don't even want this trash. Take it back. And they're gonna try to trade it in and it's gonna lose so much value. You know those EVs lose a lot of money. When you roll it off the lot and you bring it back, you might have to lose half the price that you paid for. But you know for sure you're gonna at least lose 20%. Big boy problem. I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger and damn sure don't come try to fight me because I will touch your teeth. And I'm trying to knock all of them out because I want you to remember the time you ran up on Tlites because you was mad about a video. I'm trying to knock all your teeth out. Every last one of them. For sure. So leave me alone. I'm just a messenger telling you the truth. They also should have dropped the 4-door first. Well, not even say the first. You should have dropped the 2-door version, the 4-door version, as well as the 6-pack version. Why are you holding off on dropping the versions? You should have gave the people a choice. Do they want the ICE version? Do they want the electric version? Some people would have chose to get the 6-pack with the twin turbo Hurricane motor. Some people would have chose to get the 4-door Charger version. And some people would have chose to get the 2-door Charger version, EV or ICE. But you didn't do that, did you, Carlos the Crazy? You just gonna drop one version, the electric 2-door version. How many people want a 2-door car in the world? Most people want a family car that they can put people in. They got kids, they got relatives, they got a lot of people they want to roll with them. Don't nobody want to be pulling up the seat to get in the car. It's too much work. So those cars ain't gonna sell like you think they gonna sell because there's not a lot of people that want a 2-door car. Hence, the Charger outselling the Dodge Challenger, not by a little bit, by a lot. Landslide. It's not even close. Damn, I spit all on myself. But yeah, it's not even close. So why would you not give the people the option for the 4-door version? Why would you not even give the people that option? I don't really understand why you wouldn't do that. You're priced out. Like I said, you priced out the regular person. The regular person just ain't going to be able to afford this car. They can't afford the, like I said, they can't afford the charger port, put it in their home. They can't afford to go sit in that charger places for 30, 40 minutes charging up the car. You got to go to the Tesla network, and you know how those Tesla networks be. It'd be packed. It'd be so many people at that charger trying to get it, especially if it's one of those superchargers. So you priced out your customers as well as you put your customers through unnecessary stress. Why would you want the stress of that EV when you can go buy another car that's gas powered and not get any of those stresses? You tell me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. And you know, if you keep this Dodge Charger for, let's just say 5 years out of warranty, the resale value on that car is going to be horrible. Not to mention the technology is going to be what? Old, outdated. So you're going to have old technology in an EV because they can only get better. So you buy one in 2024, 2029, I'm pretty sure the technology is going to be 10 times, 20 times better. I'm just saying, something to think about. But you let me know what y'all think, man. I just think Carlos the Crazy, he just want to clap a lot of cheeks. He want to get a couple of y'all and say, bend over. I got something I want to put in you. That's what he want to do. And y'all going to run down there and buy this EV Charger. Not saying it's an ugly car, but you're going to run down there and you're going to toot it up and say, give me the punishment I wish for. Punish me because I want this EV. I want to be the cool person riding around with the first person with the EV. Doofus Magoofus, a.k.a. Goofy Goofball is what you want to be. And they're going to those cheeks up for you. So go ahead and take the Vaseline with you. You're going to need it. But with that being said, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, hey, breaking news. I don't care. But let me know what y'all think in the comments about this car. Let me know if you think the Dodge Charger EV is going to be a success, or is it just going to be another Dodge Hornet? And we know what the Hornet is. Straight garbage. Garbage. I'm out of here, man. Y'all stay blessed up. Peace.
Be the fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you never be lonely. Be the fam.